Ever wondered if it's possible to invest and grow your wealth even on a limited budget? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. You see, investing isn't all about having enormous amounts of money to start with. It's about taking what you have, however little it may be, and gradually growing it over time. It's a common misconception that investing is a game only for the wealthy, those with spare thousands or millions tucked away. But that's simply not the case. In fact, some of the most successful investors started small, with just a few $100s to their name. They understood that the key to growing wealth isn't necessarily having a lot to start with, but rather making consistent, smart choices over time. Now let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room, living in one of the European countries with the lowest salaries, Portugal, on a budget of $1,200 a month. It might seem impossible to even think about investing when you're working with such a tight budget. But let me assure you, it's not only possible, but it's also incredibly important. Why, you ask? Because investing is one of the most effective ways to create financial stability and security for the future. It's about more than just growing your wealth. It's about ensuring that you and your children have a financial safety net in case of unexpected expenses or life changes. Plus, investing can also be a way to achieve your financial goals, whether that's buying a home, starting a business, or even retiring early. The truth is, every single mom can and should invest. It doesn't matter if you're working with $1,200 or $12,000. What matters is that you start somewhere, even if it's small. And remember, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about taking consistent, measured steps towards a more financially secure future. So, let's throw away the idea that investing is just for the wealthy. Instead, let's embrace the idea that investing is a financial strategy that every single mom can and should embrace. Because after all, every journey starts with a single step. The first step to investing is understanding your budget. In the grand scheme of your financial journey, knowing your budget is like having a reliable map. It's about understanding where your money comes from and where it goes each month. This understanding will be the foundation of your investing journey. First, let's talk about the importance of budgeting. It's more than just keeping track of your money. It's about gaining control over your financial life. When you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, you're better equipped to make decisions that align with your financial goals. Now, let's discuss how to categorize your expenses. Think of your expenses as falling into 3 buckets. The first bucket is your needs. These are the essentials, the non-negotiables, like food, rent, utilities, and necessary transportation. The second bucket is your wants. This includes things like dining out, entertainment, and other non-essential purchases. It's okay to spend on wants, but remember, the key is moderation. The third bucket is your savings and investments. This is the money you set aside for future goals and unexpected expenses. It's your financial safety net. Now take a look at your buckets. Where can you make changes? Can you cut back on some wants to increase your savings and investments? Can you find ways to decrease the cost of your needs? Remember, every euro saved is a potential euro for investing. Understanding your budget also involves knowing where your money goes each month. Keep track of your spending. There are many budgeting apps and tools that can help with this. By monitoring your spending, you can identify patterns and make necessary adjustments. Finally, remember that budgeting isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous process. Your financial situation can change, and so should your budget. Regularly review your budget and adjust it as needed. Knowing your budget gives you the power to control your finances and find extra money for investing. With a sound understanding of your budget, you're better equipped to start your investing journey. So let's take control of our finances, €1 at a time. Before you start investing, you need to start saving. Yes, you heard it right. Saving is the stepping stone to investing. It might seem like a daunting task, especially if you're managing a household on a modest income, but trust me, it's a lot more achievable than you might think. Let's start with the basics. Why should you save before you invest? Well, investing does have the potential to increase your wealth over time, but it's not without risks. The value of your investments can go down as well as up. That's where a savings fund comes in. It acts as your financial safety net, providing you with a buffer to weather life's unexpected expenses or financial downturns. Now, how do you go about saving? First, you need to set a savings goal. This should be an amount that would cover your living expenses for at least 3 to 6 months. It might seem like a large sum, but remember, You don't have to save it all at once. Start small and be consistent. Every little bit helps. Next, let's talk about strategies to reach your savings goals. One effective strategy is the pay yourself first method. This means setting aside a portion of your income for your savings as soon as you get paid before you spend on anything else. It might be 10% or even just 5% of your income. The key is to make it a habit. Another strategy is to cut back on non-essential expenses. This doesn't mean you have to live a life of austerity. It's about making smart choices. Maybe you can brew your own coffee instead of buying it from a cafe, or walk short distances instead of taking a taxi. Over time, these small savings can add up to a substantial amount. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The same is true for saving. It might seem slow at first, but with patience and perseverance, you'll reach your goal. And once you have a solid savings fund, you'll be ready to start your investment journey. A solid savings fund is the foundation of your investment journey. Now that you've started saving, it's time to choose the right investment for you. Investments come in a variety of shapes and sizes, each with its own set of benefits and risks. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, are among the most common types. Let's start with stocks. If you're a bit of a risk taker and have the time to monitor your investments, stocks might be a good fit for you. Stocks offer potential for high returns, but they also come with a higher risk. You're buying a piece of a company, and if that company does well, so does your investment. But remember, the opposite is also true. Bonds, on the other hand, are more of a safe bet. When you buy a bond, you're essentially lending money to a company or government for a set period of time. In return, they'll pay you interest. The risk is lower, but so are the potential returns. Mutual funds are an interesting option. They pool money from a bunch of investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. They're managed by professionals and can be a good option if you don't have the time or expertise to manage your own investments. And then there are ETFs. These are similar to mutual funds, but they're traded on an exchange like a stock. This means they offer more flexibility and you can buy or sell shares at any time during the trading day. But how do you choose the right one? It all boils down to your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Are you saving for a new car, your child's education, or retirement? Are you comfortable taking on more risk for the chance of higher returns? And how long can you leave your money invested? Take the time to understand each type of investment and how it aligns with your goals. Consult with a financial advisor if you're unsure. Remember, it's not about getting rich quick, it's about steady, long-term growth. Choosing the right investment is crucial to reaching your financial goals. You've chosen your investment, now it's time to start. As we embark on this journey, remember, investing is not a sprint, it's a marathon. The key is consistency and patience. So how do we kickstart this journey? First, we open an investment account. This is your gateway to the investment world. Think of it as your personal financial hub where you'll manage and grow your investments. Opening an account is usually simple and straightforward. Most financial institutions have made this process user-friendly, often allowing you to open an account online. You'll need some basic information like your identification details and proof of income. Remember to have these handy. Once your account is set up, it's time to start investing. This is where you put your chosen investment strategy into action. If you've decided to invest in stocks, for instance, you'll use your investment account to purchase shares in your selected companies. Similarly, if you're going for bonds, you'll buy them through your account. Now, here's where consistency comes into play. Regularly contributing to your investment is crucial. It's not about throwing a lump sum into your account and forgetting about it. Instead, consider setting up a monthly deposit. This could be as little as a few dollars depending on your budget. The point here is to create a habit of investing, to make it a part of your everyday financial management. Patience, dear friends, is a virtue, especially in investing. The financial market has its ups and downs. There will be good days and bad days. But remember, investing is a long-term game. It's about weathering the storm and staying the course. Over time, with regular contributions and a bit of patience, your investment will grow. Starting your investment is a big step towards financial independence. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're in your 20s or your 50s, the best time to start investing is now. So take that first step and start your journey to financial freedom today. Investing doesn't end after you've started. It's important to monitor your investment. Now that you've taken that exciting step of starting your investment, you might be tempted to sit back and relax. However, the journey is far from over. Tracking the performance of your investment and tweaking it as necessary is a critical part of the process. Think of it as nurturing a plant. You plant the seed, but you don't just walk away. You water it, make sure it gets enough sunlight, and occasionally, you might need to prune it to ensure healthy growth. Your investment is that seed. Monitoring it carefully will ensure that it grows to its full potential. To do this effectively, you need to stay informed about market trends. The world of finance is vibrant and ever-changing. Like the weather, it can be unpredictable, and staying ahead of the storm is key to protecting your investment. Regularly tune into financial news, read up on market analyses, and keep an eye on global events that could potentially impact the market. Additionally, keep track of how your investment is performing. There are several online tools that can help you do this. Regularly check your investment account, observe the trends, and compare them with your initial expectations. If your investment is not performing as you had hoped, don't panic. The market has its ups and downs, and it's important to be patient. However, if you notice a consistent downward trend, it might be time to make some adjustments. Perhaps you need to diversify your portfolio or invest in a different sector. Remember, making informed decisions is better than making rushed ones. Lastly, don't forget to periodically review your financial goals. Are you still on track to achieve them? If not, what changes do you need to make? Regular monitoring and adjustment will keep your investment strategy sharp and focused. Monitoring your investment allows you to make informed decisions and keep your financial goals on track. Remember, the journey of investment is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, resilience, and a keen eye on the road ahead. Good luck and happy investing. Let's recap what we've covered today. We've journeyed through a myriad of topics, all designed to empower you to take control of your finances and start investing, even on a tight budget. And what a journey it's been. First, we dove into the concept of starting small. We touched on the truth that we don't need a fortune to start investing, but rather, we can begin with what we have. Even if you're living on a $1,200 monthly salary in Portugal, every cent counts and can be put to work in the world of investing. Next, we tackled understanding your budget. This is the backbone of any financial strategy. It's all about knowing where your money is going, how much is coming in, and ensuring there's something left at the end of the month. Remember, a budget isn't meant to restrict you, but rather to give you freedom and control over your finances. Then we moved on to a crucial step, saving before investing. We can't emphasize enough how important it is to have a safety net before you dive into the investment pool. Saving might seem like a slow process, but it's an essential one. It provides you with a financial buffer for when life throws curveballs your way. Our fourth step was choosing the right investment. As we discussed, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to investing. It's about finding the right fit for you, your budget, and your life circumstances. Be it stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or real estate, each investment vehicle has its own risks and rewards. So take your time, do your research, and choose wisely. From there, we explored how to start your investment. We broke down the process into manageable steps, from setting clear financial goals to researching potential investments, and then making that first investment. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and the same applies to investing. Lastly, we discussed monitoring your investment. It's not just about making the investment and then forgetting about it. Regular monitoring allows you to adjust your strategy as needed and to capitalize on new opportunities as they arise. With these steps, you can start investing even with a limited budget. Remember, it's not about how much you start with, it's about starting. The world of investing might seem daunting, but with a clear plan and a steady approach, you can navigate it successfully. So here's to your financial journey. May it be filled with growth, resilience, and success. Before we wrap things up, we want to take a moment to remind you that you're not alone on this financial journey. You're part of a community here, and we're all learning and growing together. We love hearing from you, so don't hesitate to drop a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. Have a question about investing or budgeting? Leave it in the comments and we might feature it in our next video. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Your likes let us know what kind of content you find valuable and help us tailor our future videos to your needs. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos, ensuring you never miss out on key insights or advice. And finally, if you know someone who could benefit from this information, don't hesitate to share this video with them. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to finances. By sharing, you're helping to empower others to take control of their financial futures. Your support is what allows us to continue creating and sharing content like this. And for that, we are incredibly grateful. Thank you for being part of our community and for taking this journey with us. Here's to your continued financial success.